everybody know what's going on. We don't typically usually do these live specials. We usually wait until the afternoon or the nighttime. We don't really tend to come in the morning then, but the Lions are up this morning and I'm up as well. All right, so Lions, it's just a very something serious I want to talk to y'all about. If you first of all, excuse me, first of all, if you have not pre-saved Ain't No Lover Boy FR, you need to go ahead and pre-save it. All right, we're 16 days away, y'all. 16 days away. What's up, Aiden? We're 16 days away from the release of ANLBFR. And listen, I just want to talk to y'all about something that I just realized. I want to let y'all know this, Lions. I want to let y'all know. Sometime in life, you're gonna go through a lot. You're gonna go through a lot. But it's all about how you keep yourself together. It's all about how you keep your faith, and it's all about how you just maneuver through it. All right. You see, this year I've learned so much in regards to life. You know, I've learned so much in regards to that. No matter how far I go in life, I've always been protected. I've always been watched out for. But I have to tell y'all, Lions, to never give up. Never give up on your dreams. Even when you feel like people don't support you, never give up. Because I made a decision last night to, really stand on my independence. I felt like one of my biggest problems was that I was dependent on people. I used to be overly dependent on people, whether it be emotionally, physically, and I had to become comfortable with myself. And for a while, dare I say, I was even financially overly dependent on people. Well, not people, but one person. And it comes to a point that where you really have to step out on your own. All right? It comes to a point where you really have to stand up for yourself. All right? It comes to a point that where you have to be the person that you are meant to be. All right? It comes to a point that it's time, like, you just got to man up. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of the times when people first meet you, they expect you to be in that same position the whole time of them knowing you. For instance, if they met you and you was down and out, you didn't have nothing, they expect you, in their mind, they expect you to be like that forever. Some people can't accept your growth because it makes them realize how much they haven't grown. What's up, Sky? Some people, when you change and when you're elevating and stuff like that, they're not gonna respect it. They're gonna always look at you as who you once were. Y'all have to know that the older you get, you become a young man or you become a young woman. Your parent or whoever, they know you, but they don't know you like you know you. You only know you. Parents and family close to you try to make it seem like they know you more than you know yourself. And that's one of my biggest pet peeves, because you don't know me. You don't know me. And y'all know what happened earlier this year as far as my family lying to that judge. And have a great day. As far as my family lying to that judge and saying that I was mentally unstable. So I talked to my grandmother about it last night. And she was like, well, you just weren't acting like yourself around that time. And I had to cut myself off because, you don't even know me. You don't tell me how I act. Family's got a big, even throughout everything that I'm going through, it makes me feel as though they were trying to like conservatorship my ass, shut me up. Oh, he doing this, he doing that, let me shut his ass up. And like I told my grandmother, who I love dearly, you don't tell me who I ain't or who I am. That's one of the biggest problems with me, because nobody took the time to actually get to know me. You know what I mean? See, in the black community, when you're presumably weird or you're presumably different, them hoes outcast you like you're a nobody. So anybody who's presumably different, they don't know you for real. They don't know you. So I feel like it's so much stuff that's been revealed to me this year. And people have a bad problem. Another thing, people have a bad problem when you tell them what you've been through. Well, I didn't know about. We're not talking about you. All right. We're not talking about you. People like to feel like they can tell you how quick to heal, or they can tell you when to get over certain stuff. I don't give a damn I don't care if it's right now or whenever. You don't tell me when to heal. You don't tell me how to feel about the trauma that you put on me. That's not how it works. But what I learned from that is that you can't fix a broken clock. You can't make somebody get it. Even if my nana don't get it, I told her, I said, girl, I'll cut you off. I don't got to deal with you. You don't get it. It's so much stuff that I've learned this year, and I never gave up. I never gave up. Like I told you on a couple lives, like a couple lives ago, even when nobody was watching me, I still kept going. That's why I made it this far. You see, you gotta want the dream for yourself. You can't just be saying, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. You gotta want the dream for yourself. When people wasn't looking, I kept being Mason Jyree. That's why it's got me this far. So, you know, I feel like it's at the point now that my family is going to be the family that I create. The family that I was born into, them hoes ain't right. The family that I was born into my whole life has not understood me. They have mistreated me. They have abused me. And they feel like because of my status and my celebrity now that I'm just supposed to forget. Not forgetting. Not forgetting. They feel like, but oh, because I'm doing this now, I'm funny acting. Well, I'm the funniest of them all because you hoes abused me. All right? You know what I mean? So I feel like it's a lot of times where people try to say, oh, you're my child. I know you. I'm a grown man and you don't know me. You don't know me. You know, you don't know me. And especially now that I've grown within, you know, and I keep having to bring it up because of the position that I'm in, you don't know me. A lot of times in life, people want to make you feel like they know you because they've known you since you was a kid. That don't even make no sense. That don't even make no sense. You know what I mean? And I always tell y'all, Lions, never forget, never feel like because of what I'm doing, my position, my power, my authority, that I don't have family problems. We all got family problems. I'm a human, not a robot. All right? I'm a human, not a robot. Despite the celebrity, despite everything, I still got family, and them hoes ain't treating me right. And they feel like now that I made it, I need to shut the hell up. They feel like now that I made it, or that I'm making it, he think he better than us? He forgot where he came from? Type ordeal like that. So what I've really come to realize is that I come on here and I let y'all know because I have to let y'all know this. Just for the record. So somebody had heard it. I don't have any family. I'm my family. All right. When I get older, that's my family. That's my family. The one I've been born into, the one I've dealt with all these years, they ain't right. And they wanted to keep me in this small box and really to dim my light. What's up, Savannah? I ain't even see all that. They wanted to dim my light. You know what I mean? And I know for a fact, just because I'm in a position of power, that don't mean I'm not the only person that's going through it. Don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. They're not going to tell you this. But I really want to come in here and just let y'all know that, Lions. I never gave up. I never will give up. And it's a lot of things going on behind the scenes with my family. And sometimes we as people, we want to make people get outside of the story. If them hoes don't get them, let them be dumb. If they don't get it, let them be dumb. It ain't meant for them to get it. Go find the people who get you. Just because you're born into that family, that don't mean that's your family. If you get me, you get me. Just because you're born into that family, that don't mean that's your family. All right? It's a lot of things that people like me go through behind the scenes, but they're not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you that as you elevate people that you ain't seen in years, heard from in years, now they at your door, they coming to your house, they want this, they want that. Can I do this? Can you do that? Why you being funny with me? Why you don't deal with me no more? Why you don't, whole time them hoes act like you forgot the abuse that they put you through as a child, as a young man. You know what I mean? I speak for the people who need to be spoken for. Then I do what I do for the people who have not been done right just as I. And it just is what it is. So, Lions, we 16 days away. We 16 days away from something major. We 16 days away from something big. We are 16 days away from the release of ANLBFR. It was a time when we were 120 days away, 90 days away, 60 days away. Now we 16 days away from the release, y'all. I mean, we've been building up momentum. I love you, Lions. Stay hot, stay spicy. Keep it safe outside the den. Never let them hating hoes try you. Never let them take your voice. Always keep it hot. Always keep it spicy. I'll see you later in Abontoir.